Good evening and bienvenue, my fond fair rouge raiders. This is your humble narrator, Diomedes Rouge, here to bring you a blast from the past. Quite literally in terms. What if Deku was a Brachydios? Oh yeah. You didn't think I forgot about this now, did ya? This is one of my favorites. I just miss that people haven't been as excited about it as some. Nowhere near as many outspoken cries, but that's probably because it hasn't been touched in so long. So allow me to bring it back up to the surface. Because, honestly, some new people might enjoy it. Now, where we last left off, Izuku and Katsuki, they just got through with a very adventurous romp. As we cut into them in Izuku's bedroom. Whoa. Yeah. Wow. Oh, yeah, that was, yeah, that, ooh, I, yeah. We're not gonna speak of this, are we? I mean, if you don't want to be fair, probably not a good idea just yet. Probably so. Probably gonna have to make sure none of the maids heard that. Oh, I guarantee you they probably did. Yeah, considering how loud things got. Things got okay. How loud we were. Okay, shut up. Don't go blaming this all on me. Hey, you were the one that brought over the beer, and you were the one that gladly accepted. Shut up. Glad to see you actually smile genuinely for a change, though. Glad to be smiling genuinely for a change. A lot of shit happened between here and there, didn't it? Oh yeah, you could definitely say that, especially since we were kids. Yeah, whoever would have thought we'd end up like this? My ma. Yeah, probably so. Yeah, I can actually legitimately see your ma thinking we'd probably end up in a situation at least somewhat similar to this. How is she doing? Oh, she's doing fine. She wants you to visit. Right. Well, maybe. What time is it? Oh, it's about 8 o'clock at night. 8 o'clock at night? How long were we? Oh, good God, the folks should be back home soon. We need to get dressed. As they hear a knock on the door. Zuko, honey. uh, yes, Mom? Uh, care to explain why there's beer down in the dining room? I'll be down there in a minute, Ma. Why didn't we bring that shit up here? You got a little bit rambunctious. I couldn't help it. Oh, she's gonna be so pissed. Let me explain everything. Wait, what? Just let me. As they as Izuku begins to get dressed and the continuous knockings keep going, and she says, Izuku, we need to talk about this now, as Katsuki says, excuse me, ma'am, he's a little bit tied up at the moment. He's going to need a couple of minutes to at least put his pants back on. Why did you say that?
She was already going to figure it out. As I said, just let me handle it.
You are not handling it. You are throwing me under the bus.
Shush and just let me take care of things. As they hear the faint footsteps going back down the stairs,
He goes, oh, I am so dead.
just relax. Trust me.
Oh, boy, I don't have a choice in this, do I?
Not really, no. As they get down to the dining area, and yeah, Mr. Yayarozu, Azuku's adopted dad, Mrs. Yayarozu, his adopted ma, and Momo Yayarozu, his adopted sister, all staring at the two as, so,
Would you two care to explain why there's a six-pack of mostly empty beer down there? Down here at the near the dining area in the commons? As Izuku's about to speak up, almost said wrong word. Katsuki says, "It was mine, sir. I brought it over."
why?
For a couple of different reasons. But for the most part, Izuku's been stressed beyond all belief lately, and not to mention the sheer fact he just got through with a nasty breakup. So I figured, worst comes to worst, I could at least cheer him up a little bit, and I figured this might help him loosen up and talk, considering trying to get anything out of him whenever he's sober is like trying to pull a teeth out of a grizzly bear while it's awake.
The family just sits there for a brief moment. Mrs. Yayarozu goes, To be fair, that is somewhat true. Of course, you are underage. Oh, I know, and I fully expect to take responsibility for what's about to happen. But to be fair, it was one of the few things I could think of. And what were you two doing up in his room? Oh, we were having sex.
Izuku immediately slams his head down on the table. Why did you have to be that blunt about it?
As Mr. and Mrs. Yayarozu seem kind of somewhat shocked and agape, and Momo's just blushing wildly. You didn't even try to hide it? Why would we? You would find out eventually. We got tipsy. I told him how I felt. He told me how he felt. He was in a vulnerable position, and I took advantage of him.
Hey, that's not how it happened. You did not take advantage of me. If anything,
What, you thought you took advantage of me?
well, I don't remember you saying otherwise.
Oh, please, Izuku. Last time I checked, you were the one who was... Last time I checked, you were the one...
You do not say that shit right now, especially in front of the parents.
It's like...
It's like...
What the hell, Zuzu?
I couldn't...
I don't know. Honestly, it was kind of a heat of the moment ordeal. I felt more comfortable than I have been in the last few months. And you let your guard down and went full...
Yeah, I can't really blame him, dear.
Huh? You can't blame him.
To be fair, yeah, no, I can't blame him. Don't get me wrong. I'm still going to punish him. You will be punished for this. But I can see why he did what he did. Not saying what he did was right, by any means, but I can see why he did what he did. And considering the young lady's blunt but honest explanations of the events that have transpired, I can at least say she's not lying to us. She did come here with the intention of, well, please tell me you didn't just come here to use poor Izu.
Oh, no, 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 no. You have it all wrong. I came here to claim him.
Wait, what now?
Claim him? Oh, yeah. He's on the market currently, and I didn't want that to last. I already lost him out to Jet Girl. Don't feel like trying to lose him out to someone else. So I figured I'd toss my lot in and properly claim what was mine since a while ago. You're talking about me like I'm a stud horse. Well, considering what you did. Do not talk about what we did up there behind closed doors over here with the family. Oh, so it's okay to talk about it in front of other people. No! Why are you acting this way? You never act this way. I don't know. Maybe I feel a little bit emboldened. Like, oh, good God, no. What have I done? Oh, you did many and many things. Many and many things that will not heal for quite some time. Oh, good God. Kill me now. As he proceeds to start slamming his head down on the table. He goes, stop that. You're going to break the table again. I've never seen Izuku like this. I accept you.
Wait, what? Dear, wait, what?
Momo, wait, what? Like, anyone who could tame him that quickly? Yeah, I accept him.
You're talking about me like I'm not even here again.
Please be quiet, Zuzu. The women are talking. So, thank you. And don't worry, I won't go too hard on him. He's already done. I've already done more than enough damage.
Yes, you have. I still feel some of those damages.
Oh, are you tempting me, Zuzu?
No, 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 no. Maybe, no. Wait. Maybe, yes, maybe, no, 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 no. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out.
Well, we will be informing your mother about what has happened. Oh, please do. She will be quite overjoyed to hear this.
Wait, what?
Oh, yeah, she's been wanting me and Zuzu to get together for a while. She's actually been banking on it with my dad. She's been banking on it. Oh, yes, you see, my dad thought that it would never happen. My mother thought it was an inevitability. They kind of put a wager down on it. So you're kind of helping me out with this. What? We were childhood friends, so naturally.
Now you see the people I note to self. Women are scary, Izuku says as he proceeds to beat his head on the table.
Izu, never change, she said. Katsuki says, getting close and kissing him on his head. Like,
I don't think I can change anymore. At least I hope not. I'm still adjusting to the last change I had.
as the conversation proceeds onward from that point for another hour, about 9:30 rolls around and, well, Katsuki says, alright, Izu, bye for now, stay safe. I'll call you tomorrow and we can set up a date and such. Like,
Yeah. Awesome. As soon as she leaves, he turns his head around and goes, okay, what type of hell are y'all about to put me through?
well, your mother and I have thought it over. For underage drinking, that's going to be about... honey, you could barely call that drinking.
What?
What do you mean barely call it drinking? The six-pack's mostly gone. The six-pack was beer. And not only that, it was cheap beer. What he did was mostly of his own volition. He didn't even have any liquid courage in his system, especially considering you know how resistant to alcohol and poison your people are. Your people. You know what I mean, Zuzu. I understand, Ma. Trust me. Exactly. All that did was give him a slight buzz. Most of this was under his own volition. So for drinking what's basically slightly flavored tap water, you're going to be getting 5 weeks of grounding, which will include, and I quote, reduced training time. Oh, that's bullshit. You want it worse? No. Good. Then don't ever say those words to me ever again. You hear me? Yes, ma'am. Good. How much is it being reduced by? 4 hours. I only get 2 hours of training? Yes. That's not fair. Mm-hmm. You will have to go on social media for at least an hour and a half a day and talk with all of your current relatives. Be like, you monster. Oh, I'm not done. Any school assignments you get over the next 5 weeks will have to be done twice over. One for your teachers and then one for me. It's like, okay, that's not too bad actually. Oh, and one last thing. What could be worse? Simple. From here on out, for the rest of your life, rest of my life, rest of your life, you're going to have to say, you're no longer allowed to say mother or Miss Yayarozu. You now either have to go with, oh, let's see here. Oh, I know. Ma or mommy. It's like, oh God, Ma, why do you have to do it like that? It's like, you're already getting used to it. Oh no. Dad! Don't look at me, son. You already fucked up. It's like, good. Now, I believe you have a punishment for him? What? You know, for for, what was it you said? Illicit relations with a underage girl? Hey, we're both underage. Doesn't make it right. Oh, yes. Please tell me you use protection. What? Oh, God. Mother, call her mother and make sure we give her enough funds for anything she may want or need in regards of this situation. Already taken care of. Like, son. Yes, I'm very disappointed in you. You're going to follow me to my office right now so we can properly discuss things. Okay. But, but Dad, he's already gotten... Hush, Momo. This is something men have to talk about in private. As man of the house, I have to discipline the son in my own way. Well, stay safe, Izu. Like, I'll try. As they slowly approach his office and he makes Izuku go in first as he checks behind the corners and shuts the door, locks it, brings down the soundproof barrier from where it's neatly tucked away and blocks the door and turns off all the cameras. Goes, my boy. Wait, what? You didn't think I was actually upset with you, did you? Like, you're not? Yeah, slightly. I mean, you should have told me whenever she first came over with booze. I would have been able to distract your mother, or at least given you some information to hide this shit. Are you an idiot? I mean, that's the only parts I'm really upset about. Here, you deserve a proper drink. as he goes to his cabinet and pours him a small glass of whiskey and slides it to him. He goes, "What? What? Well, you've already drinking beer. You might as well have something good, considering get that nasty taste out of your mouth." Okay. Even the mighty Brachydios cringes at the first shot of whiskey, huh? But how's it taste? It's good, but what is this stuff? Specially imported from Ireland itself. Yep, a nice solid 90 proof. Put some chest on your chest. Oh, here, one more shot. Don't worry, the nerve endings down your throat have already died from the first one, so the second one will go down easier. It's like, Okay. So you're proud of me? Not exactly. I am happy for you, though. You did something I never thought you would. You had a girl over. And not just one of your standard friends or anything of that nature. You brought a girl came over. And you made a move on her. I'm so proud how much you've grown up. Even if it did take you a tiny amount of liquid courage to do so. He ruffles his hair a bit and as he sits down. I don't understand. I thought you were upset. As I said, slightly upset you didn't inform me about what y'all were doing. Because I can't cover for you if I don't know. But I'm willing to overlook that considering it was your first go-around. From here on out, though, you better let me know ahead of time, otherwise I am going to legitimately have to punish you. And I do mean very much legitimately. Okay. Good. Now, here. What's this? It's a bottle of nice ice water and some bubble gum. You want to drink the ice water first. Make sure you wash out the alcohol that's there. Then you're going to chew the mint bubble gum. The water will make sure whatever alcohol is left over gets washed down before you start chewing on the mint. Otherwise, the inside of your mouth's gonna burn worse than when that Todoroki girl lights you on fire. Goes, okay. And what's the mint gum for? Cover up your breath. Alcohol leaves a smell. So next time you're trying to hide, make sure you always buy a pack of this. Here, I'll slide you this. It's like, why do you have this? Izuku. What? Do you really think that whenever your mother comes into my study that we're only talking? Oh, I did not need to know that. Yeah, we share the occasional drink and have a little rendezvous away from the children. I did not need to know that. You asked, boy. And you're apparently bold enough to be and apparently you're enough of a bold man to to have a wild escapades whenever you're under your parents' roof. You should be willing to accept the consequences. Oh, I think I'm gonna hurl. Yep, I know the feeling. Oh. Anyways. So, what do we do now? Oh, simple. You're gonna run out of simple. When the door opens up and we get done out of here, I'm going to be hollering and I'm going to be raising my voice and spouting out a few minor insults, and you're going to run off past Momo and go into your room and slam the door really hard, and then tomorrow we'll act like nothing ever happened. Alright? Actually, no, you're gonna be upset with me and not really talking to me for about half a week, and then we'll act as if nothing happened. Wait, seriously? Yeah, as I said, proud of you, my boy! And trust me, I'm sure your dad would be proud of you as well. Probably would be more pissed off than I am, considering you had sex under my roof. But to be fair, he didn't really have a roof for you to sleep under. Sleep under. So, you know. Hey, and from what I've seen, that Katsuki girl's doing good by you. She's at least more worried about your mental health and your actual health than she is about getting in your pants. So that's always a good thing. Yeah, she is a keeper. Shut up. Yeah. But wait, why are we making this whole scene in front of Momo? I do not want her bringing a boy to the house thinking she can get away with the same thing. You're overprotective of her, aren't you? No shit, Sherlock. She's my little girl. I will rip the throat out of any guy she brings over. Yep, overprotective dad. Then why are you so why are you so accepting of me doing this? Well, one, you're my adopted son. Ouch. Relax, take it as a compliment. Two, you're a guy. What? You're a son. I don't have to worry about you as much because I know I raised you properly. I know you're not going to mistreat a girl. I know you're not going to be one of those bastards that go around and sleep with any woman with a pulse or go around breaking women's hearts like they're made of china. I know I raised you well. At worst, I have to worry about you getting your heart broken by some cheap floozy and then having to make her disappear. However, Momo, you've seen Momo. If it wasn't for the fact that she's your sister, I'd be afraid that you would try and make a move on her, which would be really hard to explain to the tabloids, but really wouldn't care in the long run. You know how she is. You know her looks. She is gorgeous. I don't want her bringing boys over that I can't prove are at least somewhat good for her, in some manner of speaking. There's a reason why I haven't let her get hooked up for an arranged marriage. Most of those little twats couldn't actually get a girl if they tied their hands together and begged for one. Wow. I didn't think you thought that much about it. Yes, of course I thought that much about it. I'm a father, you dumb twat. Why the hell do you think I've been thinking about? I thought you were thinking about your office and your business. Izuku, I think about business 24/7. It's come to the point where it's second nature. I see a slight dip in the stocks, I know what to do to offset it. I have so many different irons in the pot to where if one of them goes out or fractures or breaks, I still have 12 others that I'm making money from. I don't need to worry about my business as much as I need to worry about my family. Like there's a reason I have shares in your name that I'm currently guarding over until you're of age. Wait, you have what now? What, you didn't think that you being adopted into my family had no perks, did it? I thought, what, that once you hit 18 or 21 that we were going to kick you to the curb and you were going to be like, all right, take care of yourself, come over for Christmas and Thanksgiving. Hell no, you little twat, you're trying to be a number one hero. You haven't done drugs, you haven't done anything wrong. You're like the perfect son. Aside from your training addiction and your inability to talk with others, but still, you're like the perfect son. So of course I'm going to set something up for you. If you were a little bastard, as soon as you turned 18, I would have done that shit to you. But you're not. You're a good kid. You love and respect my family, which is your family. And that garners a lot of respect from me. Understand? Yeah, thanks, Dad. No problem, Izuku. Now, remember what I said. Yeah. Run out, run past Momo, go to my room, slam door, be upset with you for pretend to be upset with you for like half a week. Yep. Um, okay, can I give you a hug first? Yeah, that's no problem, Mizu. As they give each other a nice warm embrace and separate, and he turns everything back on and opens up the and removes the soundproofing from the door as well he starts hollering and bellowing at him as the door flings open, and he sure enough runs straight past Momo, who was in the hallway waiting for her big brother, as she seems to be a bit frightful and somewhat teary-eyed hearing her dad hollering at his Izuku as he runs to his room and slams the door. And Momo looks upset with him, and he just puts on this cold face as he walks back into his study as he gets a phone call. So, how'd the guy talk go? Oh, it went splendidly, honey. Just as you thought, Momo was right in the hallway, waiting for him to get out of there. I told you there was a reason that you would need the soundproofing. Honey, we got the soundproofing for other reasons, mainly because of you. Honey, I was talking about needing it for today. Oh, right. My bad. Um, so, what did y'all talk about? Well, nothing too badly, just wanted to make sure let him know what his place was here and who was in charge. Oh, and who is in charge? You, of course, dear. Oh, you are sweet. Yes. Well, anyways, I believe I need to be getting to bed soon. You have everything warmed up for me? Of course. All right, here we go. As he hangs up the phone and begins to head to bed, as Momo quietly goes to her room, and that'll be the end of that night. The next day, everything seems a bit hunky-dory. Izuku's giving his old man the silent treatment. Well, not his old man, but Mr. Yaoyorozu, his adoptive old man, the silent treatment as they're all enjoying dinner whenever a loud banging can be heard on the front door. As they go there, they see the heroine Almighty, as she is led in and by Miss Yaoyorozu and gets brought to the table. Um, what's going on, Miss Almighty? Well, it has something to pertain to young Midoriya over here. What about me? Involves the summer camp incident. Oh, have they finally found out what they're going to do with me? Yes. You'll be forced to wear this. And I was told to be the one to give it to you for just in case reasons. What is it? It's a restrainment collar. Restrainment collar? It's designed to test and send impulses through your body whenever you are overusing your quirk. Essentially, it's going to monitor your pulse that's pumping through your body. Whenever you hit a certain blood pressure, it will begin to constrict and render you unconscious, allowing you to be before you're able to transform into the Brachydios form. What are you saying? Your new power is terrifying, young Midoriya. Beyond what you think it is. From the records we have alone, you are essentially a elder dragon level threat without being one. If your power is unrestrained, you will have to be pulled out of UA, as well as pulled out of most of society, and placed under house arrest almost indefinitely, or at least until you have mastered your own power. With this, you'll still be allowed to attend UA. You'll still be allowed to interact with others. You'll still be allowed to live a normal life. Only difference being, you'll be living a normal life while mastering this new gift of yours. New gift. Yes, young Midoriya, it is a gift. Remember, it is the final gift your beloved father gave you. It's not a curse. You have immense power, and with it becomes even more immense responsibility. And I know you can master it, young Midoriya. You have more than enough power and capability to do so. But you are raw yet again. Yet again, your power is uncontrolled even by you alone, nor are you even fathoming how much power you possess. You help me train young Ida. So allow me to help train you and help you through this hard time. Please. He takes the collar and wraps it around his neck. Is there any way to take it off without having to go through a whole 9-yard situation? It has a key. I'm entrusting it with you. Mm-hmm. You will be, well, it's not something you have to wear 24/7. Just whenever you're out in public. Whenever you're hero training and everything else, but when you're at home, you're given free liberty to take it off and you remove it at will. Anywhere outside of this zone is registered as a non-safe space, and an alarm will be set off if you remove it outside of your house. In doing so, every police officer, every hero will be immediately available hero and police officer will be immediately called to your area as a means of safeguarding whatever you took this thing off to fight. That's not the real story, is it? What do you mean? Don't play dumb with me, Almighty. I know what the real story is. You want me to, if I take this thing off outside of the safe space, those heroes and those cops aren't going to be coming here to save me from something I'm fighting. They're going to be coming there to neutralize me, to restrain me, and then restrain whatever I'm fighting. Or if they think I was fighting anything at all. That's not the case, young Midoriya. I know you. And I've told every single person who has. I've told every single hero that the only reason you would disagree to this, or the only reason that you would take this thing off, is because you would be afraid of someone else getting hurt. Which is true. You are a heroic soul, and you are changing things in this world. But you need to have faith in yourself, and you need to cut yourself some slack. You are not a monster. You're more than that. You're just a hero with a lot of extra scales. Is that your attempt at a joke? Okay, that's actually kind of funny. Alright. Can I at least still enter hybrid state? Yes, it does have some room for growth around there. Just don't go full throttle. Alright. Oh! Have you talked with the docs recently? Is this new pigment of mine and gonna die down at all, or am I stuck looking like well, someone who visits the beach a little bit too often? From what they tell me, when it comes to variants such as yourself that have deviants such as yourself that have become of this nature, the changes are unfortunately permanent to skin tone as well as hair pigmentation. Man, and I liked my green hair. You're telling me I'm stuck with this blue? Well, unless you dye it, but you remember what happened last time you tried dyeing your hair. Yeah, it was not pretty. Yeah, it looks like you're stuck with it. Well. Alright, young Midoriya. I have to get back to doing my own work. Thank you for being so cooperative. No problem, Almighty. After all, I kinda owe you, considering the crap I pulled at summer camp, and how much you've been helping me. Plus, can't become #1 hero if I'm stuck on house arrest. Even if I can pass all my papers. That's the spirit. As Almighty walks off and takes off from the house, as the family just kind of sit there, somewhat quiet, as Mrs. Yaoyorozu gives him a hug, as well as Momo, as Mr. Yaoyorozu kind of scruffs his hair a little bit. You are so brave. You're gonna be okay, bro. You know it's not permanent. You just need to master this thing. We can help. Cut him some slack, you two. He'll be fine. Isn't that right, boy? Yeah, I'll be fine. Now, let me finish this and we can go and do something outside as a family, right? Right. Look out, world. Here comes the new Izuku Midoriya. Yeah. Look out, world. And look out, villains. And that is where I'm going to end this episode off here. Sorry if you were looking for something more, but this series will be coming back around through full force, and I needed there's some plot development here that is desperately needed to connect a few pieces together. Well, granted, this was mostly filler. It was filler that was needed and help answer some questions. I hope you all understand, and I hope you all still enjoyed some of the banter. After all, I think some of my best material is mainly that.
Don't get me wrong, I still love combat, and there will be some combat in the next episode. So until then, I hope you all have a blessed day, a blessed evening, and a blessed life. Now, goodbye.